Alrighty, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. Today we're moving on to the final race of my Japanese Compact Cup in my Gran Turismo 4 walkthrough in 2021. Sure, let's throw that in there. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. And we're doing good, so y'all are great. Thank you all so much for watching. We are now on to Suzuka Circuit East Course. This will be one that I think I won't be able to talk a lot in. And so what I'll do is I'll just do my tactic where I don't talk during the actual race, and then I'll commentate everything that happens at the end. I think we have a standstill start, which seems really bad for a Honda S500, but we'll figure it out and enjoy the race. I'll talk to y'all again in a little bit. All right, this was a very interesting race where the Vitz F got beat by the March. That was something I was worried about last week, so that ended up happening. The Honda S500, as I've been using it, it's pretty good. It actually works pretty well on this course because it slides around corners a little bit because it's old, and that actually works well on a course like Suzuka Circuit East. But the Vitz RS Turbo destroyed everybody again. Vitz F actually got passed. I'm going to kind of go back and watch this with y'all. I don't really know what happened here because I'm just finishing the race as I'm recording this. So my thoughts are, I tried to mess up the RS Turbo to bring him back to everybody else, but I think everyone was so bad at passing that they just like all screwed that up and it just didn't work. But yeah, so I come around here. The Vitz F, I don't know why he stayed out in front like this for so long. So then I come across, he slams into me there. Everyone is just freaking out and driving all over the place. The March easily passes the Vitz. I had nothing to do with that, so that's not my fault. Everybody is all bumping each other. The Vitz F actually gets passed all the way down to 5th. So that's pretty stupid. And so the March is now the guy who's trying to keep up with the Vitz RS Turbo. Looks like the Vitz RS Turbo is even kind of sliding around a little bit. Anytime anyone tries to make a pass, just assume they're going to lose it, which is what's happening here. Here comes the March, going to do a terrible braking line, sliding out wide, slowing down. Now he's going to do this turn awful too. So now he's slowing down even further. And I'm like, well, there goes your shot at actually being close. So my hope was that, and then they do that weird thing where they slide back and forth. I don't know what that is. They've always done that on Suzuka Circuit East. I don't know what that is. They seem to like not know exactly where the line is, but that's not a terrible thing. So I go flying across. I'm 4 seconds ahead. I'm hoping that the March was still in his draft, which I think he actually is. He is catching up to him. So the RS2 Turbo has a 111. Yeah, the March did go faster than him. So now the Vitz F is still in 5th. Still way in the back here, and the Cube is just still terrible in 6th. A lot of cars doing that weird thing where they slide back and forth. And it's like your tires are already warm. You don't need to warm them up on corner 1. I don't really know what that's all about. So I'm still flying. Everyone's still doing their weird thing where they like kind of. This level seems like they have a hard attachment to whatever the racing line is. So they just kind of like really try to get it. But, I mean, they're all kind of swerving around. I like that they're, like, showing some human sides. I love that. It's just like they're making mistakes and swerving around and slowing down. And stuff like that is always kind of fun because it makes it more interesting. So, yeah. March is still pretty handedly in 3rd now. Vitz F is eventually going to repass this RS 1.5. I don't know when that happens. I'm assuming it's going to happen on this straightaway because the RS 1.5 is now out of the draft of the March. But yeah, very interesting race. Honestly, I figured that the start would be weird, and it really was like right away. The Vitz F is significantly gaining on him. Then he's gonna brake, slow it back down, remove his advantage, but then still make the pass. Wow! And then I guess get kind of aggressive. They're shoving each other now. This is kind of what I was doing to other cars, but I'm not doing it this race. So they literally shove each other out of the way. RS 1.5 is probably pretty annoyed by that, if I had to assume. That was a weird interaction there. But yeah, he makes the pass. Other than that, the March is now destroying the Vitz F. So I think the Vitz F is technically faster than the March, but that was a weird start to the race. So I'll kind of see I'll show what everyone's speeds are when they get to the finish line, see who's actually faster. Wow, the Vitz RS, okay, got really close to just driving off the road on his own there. That was kind of weird. I don't know what that was. Trying to make the race more interesting, I guess. So he was going that speed. There he is at that. See how fast the Vitz goes. Yeah, so the Vitz F is literally faster than the March, but because of how bad he drove this race, he ended up in 4th. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I had messed with the Vitz F earlier in the race, but I think he would have lost anyway because of what that was. I didn't even do anything this race with them. I tried to actually mess up the RS Turbo, and that was it. So just to keep it interesting. So we won, got a championship done, first championship done, got a 15K prize there, so we're up to 30,000. Honda S500 winning the race. Gran Turismo 4. I don't know if this red car was in 2, but I know it was obviously in 4. I don't know. But the S500 is a very interesting car. We'll see what we won, and then we'll do a max speed test on it next week. Or maybe. We'll see. So I won the Honda Life Step Van. Wow. This car does not seem very compact. It seems like a big minivan. So, yeah, we got it. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all had a great day. Peace.